What's up, friends? It's Moses here from Driver Success. I hope and pray that you guys are doing well. I'm just starting my day. The first load that they had pre-planned on me is still on the line or on the train. It's already in Hazret, but it's on the train. I was going to go to Amazon out in I forget the name of the city, but since that is still on the train, they ended up giving me a load going to I have a load going to, where am I going? I'm going to Lowe's, which is way in the name has just skipped my mind. Anyway, it's a good long trip, more than 100 miles away from here, which I kind of like. I like those runs. I had forgotten to put in the, what I do is I use the app for the rail to put in my information, so that when I get at the gate, I just punch in the code the app gives me, instead of wasting time.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way.
Okay, so I just wanted to come in here and talk to you, and this is to those of you that are either in training or are going to be going into training, or you may be out of training but you are still a new truck driver. There are some things that really our trainers may forget to point out, or they just didn't have the time to, because our trainers are trainers, but sometimes they can't train us on everything, right? So as you go out there on your own, through experience, there are things that you will learn by yourself. So I just wanted to point out one of those things that your trainer may or may not point out to you, and that is when it comes to passing. Whether you are passing a truck or another truck is passing you, what is the safe way to do it? Because I've seen drivers that just don't seem to know what to do. So when you are passing a truck, or you have a truck passing you, now this is to do mostly when you are out of the city limits. Usually within, like big cities, you have multiple lanes. And when it comes where you have multiple lanes and you have, like trucks or other cars in other lanes, and say you are in a middle lane, right? You have cars on your right and cars on your left. You want to make sure that you keep your truck in the middle of your lane. You don't want to be on one side of the lane. You want to be on the middle, in the middle, because you have other cars either on your left or on your right. But when you get out of the big city limits where you only have two lanes, you have, like the right lane and the left lane, where, like people that want to pass you use the left lane to pass you, and then after they march back to the right lane, right? Those are the lanes I'm talking about in this scenario. What you want to do, if somebody is passing you, especially for big trucks, you want to always make sure that you keep your right hand side of the truck as far as possible on the lane, on the line that is, or on your right line, right? So you want to learn how to keep your tires on the line without going off outside of that line. You don't want to go off of the shoulder, right? You don't want to be on the shoulder. You just want to practice and learn how to keep your tires on the line on your right, so that you create a little bit of gap between you and the truck that is passing you. Now, on the other side, if you are passing somebody, it means that you want to learn how to keep your truck on the left line, so that again, you create a gap between you and the truck that you are passing. So when you both do it right, like for you that is being passed, if you keep your line, your tires on the right line, and the guy on that is passing you keeps their tires on the left line, right? That means you both create a good cushion of space between yourselves as you pass each other, so that in case of anything is to happen, and maybe you for some reason something causes your truck to kind of swerve a little bit, there will be at least that cushion of space to help hinder a collision. Because it's very possible that as a truck passes you, or as you pass a truck, you hit each other, whether that's to do with a mirror, whether that's to do with a bumper, it happens where people who don't know what they are doing will be passing, and then they will hit the person they are passing, right? So you want to be careful. You want to learn how to keep that cushion of space. This driver that didn't do that, good enough for me, I kept my cushion. So when you learn to keep your cushion, when the other driver doesn't know how to, at least it will help you to prevent hitting them when you are passing them, or them hitting you if they are passing you. So I just wanted to point that out. These are small things that sometimes our trainers may forget to mention, but then these are things that are really good to know, because they keep us safe as we are out there on the road. All right, I stopped by this pilot just to use the restroom and get myself a cup of coffee. I'm in Sulphur Springs right now. I'm about maybe 25 miles away, because right now I'm at the pilot off of exit 22, and I believe where I'm going is exit 150. Right now I'm at exit 122, and I'm going at exit 150, I think, if I remember right. So let's get going. So if you guys are in the area and you're looking for parking, they have a lot of what do they call them? Reserved parking spots. Yeah, it's exit 150. see how these guys are, you know, like instead of backing in, they put their heads in first. Just an advice to new truck drivers, try and avoid that as much as possible. Just get into the habit of backing in instead of putting your head in first. Now the place where they are is not that bad, but there are some places that you see, like how that guy is again backing in. The problem is when it's time for you to get out, you really can't see. You are depending on people to kind of just see you that you're backing up and then give you the space, but you really can't see what you're doing because your truck is in between other trucks. You really can't see what you're doing. So as much as possible, avoid it. You do the hard work of backing up, so that when it's time to go, you are safe getting out.
I know, man, passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel like
It's the first time I'm seeing that tank up there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Great packs, great people. It's the first time I see that.
I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way.
Looks like it's time for shift change. Right now it's 6:33, so I guess night team is coming in.
I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my.
There's another JB Hunt that just came in. So I'm done. I'm just heading to Galan, make a pickup from Galan, and then head back to what? Head back to Hazlet. So I will catch you guys in the next one. For those of you that want to join JB Hunt, if you have at least 3 months of CDL experience, send me your info and I will have somebody reach out to you to see what's available. Until next time, stay blessed and stay safe.